Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Skyrim Special Edition. Let's load the end of our last saved game, which we actually, of course, were doing as our High Elf, Sonelias. My name is Al. So let's hope you get to enjoy today, but let's first see where we left off. We were about to follow this gentleman here, which of course is Arcano. So let's follow Arcano to where he's going to take us. Where are you going to take us, Arcano? We're going to go upstairs?
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then I will be removed from
Very
college
important
grounds.
research, I assure you. The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid. He asked far. I think that Thalmor. I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing... You mean the officials? But I can't help but note it may... I wonder if perhaps you could assist with it. What? At least, just 10 of them should be enough for me to get a better understanding of how they were crafted.
Okay, so sorry,
That's
where
all
do I need to go? So let me just check. Speak with Corina. Oops. Arneal's Endeavor. So we got a brand new quest here.
I don't think anyone here truly understands how useful my work will be. When I've finished what I'm working, I simply... And please, let's keep this between us.
Collect 10 cogs for Arneal gain. He's asked me for help with a special project he's working on, though he won't tell me what they're for. He wants me to bring him a number of dwarven cogs. Okay, but that's not the person I was looking for. So I'm looking for Korani. Korani? Right, there's no pointer for the quest in that direction, is there? No, it's only in this direction here. So if we look on the map here, it does actually take me inside, doesn't it? So let's check, where do I need to head off to? Okay. Interesting. So I'm following Arcano up here.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
Ah,
I'd simply like to talk. I've given us a chance to speak
privately.
but I'm afraid the situation here at your college is of dire importance. And attempts to contact you, as we have previously, I believe it is due to the very source of our concern.
This object, the Eye of Magnus.
The Eye of... The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here,
The more dangerous the situation becomes, and so I've come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
to tell you it must be dealt with. You set this chain of events. You must understand, the Sijic Order does not typically... My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have... I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned...
Okay, this object is immensely
The
powerful.
world is not ready for it. If it remains... Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon. Something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards...
Dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what it will be.
I fear I have already overstepped
Okay.
the bounds of my Order. But I will offer
Seek
this.
out the Auger of
Seek out the
Dunlain
Auger of
here in
Dunlain
your
here.
college.
His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college.
Ah.
Now he is... I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help.
Cool.
Now, I'm afraid I must leave. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Nope.
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
I'm a monk from the Sijic Order.
Ooh.
Here after all... I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very Has Tolfir been telling stories again? I thought I made... Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Okay,
All right then.
interesting.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
Okay.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
Really?
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
Are we gonna have a fight? Interesting. I like the outfit though that he's wearing. Sigic order.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it.
So if I stand here at the bottom, I bet they're gonna both come down. Both. Okay, no, there, yeah. All the elements. Now I do want to find that guy, Tolfer. Is he down here somewhere? I don't see him here at the moment. And there actually is a quest marker in this direction, so...
I think that it's not enough that you've stolen the spotlight with this eye thing. I'm not sure what you're playing at, but you do well to remember your place around here.
Well, she doesn't like me. Most definitely she does not like me. Is he going to escort him all the way out of the college?
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Yep, I will do. That sounds quite natural. If he's been harnessed, it does look like it.
I have many.
Alright, let's try to speak to Tolfer if I can find him.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
The college will be here for you no matter. My alembic. I need it for some research and can't see. Well now, my goodness, it's been years. Are you going to see him? Do tell him how. Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please. Well, it was all before my time. He was a brilliant student, and but I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
Okay, so this one's been cleansed, it looks like. Is there anything else down here that... Ooh, Arcano sleeps here. Interesting. And that is, of course, our good friend, the cat. Do I want to go out there? I guess so. Unless I first want to sleep here, but that's not my bed, so let's leave this room. Let's see if I can actually make my way down. Ooh, is there a trapdoor there? There is indeed. The midden. Let's have a look at what we can find in here. The midden indeed. Everybody seems to be asleep. All of countenance, okay. There's actually a trapdoor here. Cool. I never knew that. So there's so many ways of actually getting down here. That's cool. I do need to clean my bags at some point in the near future. But that's okay. Iron dagger of binding. Cool. Cool. That looks pretty chilly. Salt. Ladle. More salt. Bug. Thorax bug. Anything else in here? Not that I can see at the moment. So look at the wardrobe. Nephew, I apologize, I cannot see you personally before I leave. The trip to the Nords have a fine college at Winterhold, and I'm sure you will excel. You may know that I too attended there. I was quite a conjuring adept in my own days. I'm sending you my notes on something called the Atronach Forge, a bit of a project of mine whilst at Winterhold. Mention nothing to the faculty, but ask your fellow pupils about a place called the Midden. You will find the forge there. A fair number of my notes are missing, scattered and lost in my travels around Skyrim. Perhaps you can stumble across these in your own adventures. Atronach Forge, blah 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 blah. Okay, so there's a whole history about the forge here. So fire salt plus ruby. Oh, okay. So you can create different items here. Let's actually take the book. Fire salt, ruby. It's an offering box of sort. Okay. Let's see what we can find over here. And here. Okay. Auger. Dealt with him. Took his arrows. Anything here that's of interest? No, not that I can see. Let's go through this door here. The Midden Dark. Ooh. That looks interesting, creepy. Creepily interesting. Well, let's open up that chest. Some useful stuff in there, of course. Oops, to Skyrim. I don't want to leave yet, so I'm not going to leave through there. Okay. Cool. Dealt with the 2 spiders that we found here. Alright, useful stuff. Anything else dangerous in here? I think it's all dealt with now. There's more mushrooms. Empty wine bottle. Okay. Let's see where this takes us. Hanging moss. That's quite cool. Some kind of offering shrine, it looks like. This one looks quite different. Made an incident report. The missing students were found in the Midden this morning, dead as expected. None of us bothered keeping a detect life charm for the search. At this point, the bodies were found together, each suffering the same deformations, peeled and bubbling skin at the arms and face. Conjurer's burn, as it's commonly referred to around the college. There's little doubt that they were attempting a summoning ritual well beyond their capability. The relic nearby put any doubt in this theory to rest. I admit that I've never seen one like it. A large segmented sculpture of a gauntlet, the Daedric sigil. Emblazed upon the palm, attempt to move it were in vain. I must show it to the Archmage Sedoth during his upcoming visit. Perhaps he will know more. I'm sure there's a connection between them and the ritual the students were attempting. I'll store these in the Arcanium until we can consult with the Conjuration Master to learn more. Okay, an investigator key. Not sure what that is. Cool, what have we got there? Fire Salt, Ice Wraith. Canis Root. Hanging Moss. Okay, those are easily dealt with. Anything else here? More mushrooms. There's a path leading up from here, it looks like. At least that path takes me back in the direction of where the quest indicator is pointing towards. It's pointing towards the midden. Question is there still pointing them towards here as well, so I might have missed something. If only I could find what I missed. Let's have a look. So I'm supposed to go... So maybe I'm actually supposed to go outside after all. There is a door here after all.
Perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist.
It requires a key to open.
You may enter.
Oh, okay.
I am that which you have been seeking.
Okay.
Your efforts are in vain.
It has already begun.
It has already begun.
Okay.
Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek. What you seek.
Okay.
You seek that which all who wield magic seek.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy.
They will consume.
Will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not
I will not find it. Interesting.
The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. No, though you may be the last.
The one who calls himself Arcano has sought knowledge as well. Through very different questions.
As well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college.
Okay, I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
What you
Cool.
need to know to
Okay,
follow it.
so enlighten me.
You and those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus.
You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. Okay, yeah, I do agree.
You are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded.
I will require Magnus'
his
staff. Okay.
Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must
Take
act
this
with
knowledge to your
haste.
archmage. Okay.
Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Report to Savil's Aaron. Cool. Interesting room this. Well, interesting in fact that basically there is a Auger of Dunlain here. Let's make my way upstairs again. Let's just disable all the other quests for the moment. Actually, I haven't got that many selected at the moment, do I? Yeah, so let's just make my way out. I'm in the midden now. Making my way towards our archmage. At least so I hope. I'm hopeful. Cool. So that was the midden with the Auger of Dunlain. Yeah, I'll basically call an end to this episode shortly. Just so at least we got a clear storyline here. Let's call it the Auger of Dunlain. Completely cleanse the focal point for magical energies around the... okay, so I can return to the quest giver. Alright, so next part of this quest of course takes me back to the Archmage, but yeah, before I actually go inside there, let's save away the game and let's call it a day. So I'm gonna go back to the quest system, save the game, yeah, and like I said, I hope you enjoyed the game and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a good day, bye bye.